I am so happy to be here, at least partly because coming here is kind of like coming home. I grew up in Frankfort, Kentucky, which is just 5 hours south of here. And my mom spent a year living with our family on the south side, just after high school. I heard her stories when I was growing up, and I saw the way that she would light up whenever she talked about Chi-Town. When I was 8, we started coming here for family reunions. I don't remember a whole lot, but I remember that we did a lot of dancing. I remember that we ate a lot of sausage. And I remember that we watched a lot of baseball. Ever since then, for me, Chicago has represented possibility. This is the scrappy, beautiful, gritty, real place where races and cultures and generations and classes, where worlds all kind of come together, and they do it with soul. Amen? Amen? If there is a diocese that could embody all that the Episcopal Church could be, if there is a church that could boldly model a fresh and soulful expression of Anglican tradition, Diocese of Chicago, it ought to be you. Especially at this moment when the Episcopal Church in many, many places is on life support, we need to unleash the gospel right here. We need for you to reimagine, to remix Episcopal tradition in ways that the rest of the church has yet to even dream of, but you have an idea about. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this church. I wandered outside of Christianity for a long, long time, and the Episcopal Church was the first and only place where faith finally made sense to me here and here and here. I love the dreams we dream and the risks that we take. I love when we lift up our hearts to God in the language of the people. I love how we stand within this ancient line of saints who have gone before. And I love the way that we stretch out our arms to embrace all of God's children without apology. And we do it because Jesus did it first. There's a whole lot to love in this old Episcopal church. So somebody say it with me, I love this church. I imagine you wouldn't be here at a diocesan convention if you didn't love this church. But what I want to know is, do you love it enough? Do you love it enough to make it more than a museum piece or a cultural artifact? Do you love it enough to share it with some young ones, some poor ones, some darker ones, some less educated ones, who will create our own expressions of the Anglican way? Oh, yeah. Do you love it enough to be a disciple of Jesus and not just a proper Episcopalian? Somebody say yes. I hope that you do love this church. Please love it enough to save it from itself.